Hey human beings, here's a message. Okay, Aquarius, how are you? Okay, so welcome. Today we are going to work with the Spirit Messages card, Spirit Messenger. And let's go ahead, let's get started. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this. It's funny when I was reading through cleansing the cards for you guys, I had this kind of message come through of where does the light come into you is the question. Normally I don't get questions, but yeah, that's interesting. Where does the light come into you? So let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's to get even more clear. I'm gonna pull an oracle card, and we'll get started from there. Okay. All right. What do you have, spirit guides for Aquarius? Ooh, okay. Wow. You got two, my friend. All right. You're the first that has two, but it makes sense for Aquarius. It's like, no, I don't want one. I want two to start off with. Do it now and get it done. All right, Aquarius. So for your first card, you have the relationships card. Okay, the relationships card, and I'll go ahead and I'll read the first card. Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Wow, I mean, this is a very clear, this is going to be a very clear reading, but it's Aquarius, which makes sense. This energy is going to be present. And then the second card that you have is hope. Hope. I mean, I can't stop thinking of this question that we were posed with before is where does the light come into you? Where does the light enter you? And in this card, you see that there's a candle lit within her. So let's go ahead. The light may be a form of hope for your reading, okay? The light could be interchangeable with hope. Let's go ahead and read this first. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Come on, come on, come on. This is a very specific reading. So for those of you guys, we can take this as the light, reminding yourself that the light is within you, okay? And this light may be some form of hope. But let's go ahead, let's get clarity on this situation. You guys are already coming out, the only sign to actually kind of come out and demand two cards. You apparently want specific things around your relationships with people. And we're going to look at, where does the light enter you? And what do you do with that light? Are you connecting with your soul power? Are you in a state of living in hope? Have you realized that hope is essential to light your inner being? All right, so all right, let's go ahead. Let's go and let's check it out. I'm going to do a 9 card spread for you. I've already pre-shuffled the decks, but I'm going to mix them a little bit. And we'll get in. Let's get some clarity on like you actually came in and you're like, let's get specific. All right, so, all right, Spirit, what do you have? We're gonna do past, present, future, but more of where were you, where are you in the past? What are some of the things you were dealing with? What are you currently dealing with? And then how can we get you moving into another space in the future? How can we keep you moving? Okay. All right, let's get some cards for Aquarius. My friends, Aquarius, coming in with some specific stuff, man. You guys are coming in. All right, whoa. All right, we got some page energy coming in. Can I get 2 more cards for the past, please, Spirit? Thank you. It came out. Thank you. 1 more card, Spirit. 1 more. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to put out all the cards first. Yeah, you got some decisions to make, but some healthy decisions. I'm going to put out all the cards first, and then we'll go through them. you got some healthy decisions from what I see here. And there are several options here. Okay, thank you. One more card for present for Aquarius. Wow, you are really specific. You're kind of like Gemini. They just came popping out. All right, there we go. Very good. That's your card coming out. All right. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. All right. Aquarius, you're coming in here. Clearly, some relationship, something you are discussing. We'll go through these cards. I just want to get your future laid out here. I like to lay it out first, and then we can go through it. All right. There's one. There's two. There's three. Jeez Louise. Note to self, Aquarius. Very specific readings, these guys. Okay. Can I ask you a question, Aquarius? Can I ask you a question really quickly? Where does the light enter you? Furthermore, what do you do with that light? How is that in relation with how you desire, you love, appreciate people? I'm going to get here because um, you have some relationship energy that you are pondering here. I don't know if it's about your business. I don't know if it's about your family, your partner in love, your friends, your clients, your employees, your next door neighbor. Just take it. The good thing about this is it's important for you to understand with the Page of Wands that you are currently in control of your domain, okay? You are able to quasi communicate what your needs are. This sounds very much like a relationship reading because here you are at the Nine of Cups. This is one step before fulfillment, but I call this emotional fulfillment because the Ten of Cups is the emotional fulfillment completion card. But you know what? The truth is that in order for you to actually access this form of truth, this light within you, you got to understand where you came from, how you got there, okay? What relationships brought you to that point, and how you appreciate those relationships indicate where you go next. So similar to Taurus, are you going to communicate what you hope for out of fear, if you see the moon here, out of emotion, or are you going to try something new? That's the other option. You're at a fork in the road with a relationship. I don't know if it's your partner or if it's a business partner, um, but you are at a fork in the road. You have some decisions to make. But it looks like in your present, you are getting close to making those decisions. But your past is saying, hey, I had to make a really big decision here. And I would like to get some clarity on that. So your present is showing up as, look, regardless of how this relationship turns out, that light within you will always be respected by that person, okay? By that employee, by that investor, by that husband, wife, child, lover, mistress, whatever you do, okay, Aquarius? I don't know what you guys do. That is long-term relationship energy. But also with the Six of Cups, there is some fulfillment there that needs to address the hopes, the fears of relationships from the past. Okay, when you see cups, cups energy symbolizes emotion. And in this card, you can see that it's a kind of a couple, and within the cups, life is growing within those cups. Okay? How do you discover the light within you? What are those things? That's what you should be pondering, I think, here. because you have cultivated enough. Okay, you have looked at the deepest parts of your soul, as deep as you can get. And you know this. But with the Seven of Pentacles, there is a, sorry, with the Six of Pentacles, I'm so sorry. I'm like totally, no, seven, sorry. With the Six of Pentacles here, seven, you have options that you have to address right away. And what I mean by options that you have to address right away, this is the air sign card of you, Gemini, and Libra. It's about communication that might be in the form of a different style of communicating. Maybe in past your relationships you communicated things in a certain way. And the way that you are presently communicating things is very different. It's very different than what you're used to. You're finding new ways to communicate or not communicate things to preserve what is important for you. So, what is that preservation? Could it be some form of hope? Something you want? Something new? Well, in the future, we do address that, okay? Wow, you are having a powerful reading, my friend. You were at a fork in the road. You chose to communicate. You chose to communicate swiftly. You chose not to, after this fork in the road, you chose to communicate on the highest levels, to speak in a way that is diplomatic, that is friendly, but to the point. All right? Good job. Good job, my friend. I mean, it's easy for an Aquarius to do that, but it takes a lot of energy for them to do that if they have to. Now, for your future, after you've communicated this, which this looks like this has happened. I see nothing but, let's see, 9. I see 2, and I see 7. Tens. I see tens here. All right. So you've communicated that, you're kind of done with whatever you're communicating in this relationship. This is probably the important part of why hope is playing into a factor here. Maybe it took a lot of energy for you to even conjure up what you had to say. But whatever you said, ain't nobody gonna mess with you again. Oh man. Dude, Aquarius, my friend, nobody gonna do that again. Whatever happened in this connection with a business partner, partner, husband, wife, client, not gonna happen again. The way that you were able to swiftly communicate that took some courage, but it also exhausted you a bit too, huh? It was a bit much to actually push that energy out. So, this is where you need to fulfill your emotions. You need to come back and re-energize. Oh my God, everyone I talk to, every sign has gotten this message is that, hey, take a moment and fill your cups. Like Gemini, you don't have to take a long time. You like to keep moving, dear Aquarius. Aquarius, you like to keep moving. But take some time out. Unlike Gemini, it was around soul solitude, but maybe you need to have some hope within your relationships. Maybe you need to take some time out with those you love. Maybe they are the source of your hope. Maybe they are the source of your light. Okay? You have more. You're Aquarius, of course. You have more than enough, overflowing. But we want to keep that fountain moving. You're still human. All right? And last, because in French they have a saying, it's j'aime la vie. J'aime la vie. I like my life. Yes, you did. You did have to present yourself in a way that's not normal, that's not normally you. You did have a big decision to make. But ultimately, nothing was really shaken. It was something you had to conjure up. It was something you had to admit to yourself first with a little bit of guidance. You say, okay? So maybe that's where the question comes, where does the light enter you? Maybe that's where it comes from, Aquarius. Maybe that's something you should focus on. Ask yourself, because the light is already within you, I think. All right? From what I see, light within you. Light within you. Light within you. Oh, yeah, here we go again. Light within you. That's most of your cards. All right? You're very fulfilled. Maybe just a little bit in your head, like most air signs, huh? But you are a very fulfilled and lucky person. Okay? All right. So, Aquarius, wow. Hopefully that resonated for some of you. Others, these readings are really done in a way to reflect the messages coming through. And I'm going to grab two more cards just to clarify these. I always grab two more clarifying cards. So let's go ahead. What do you got for Aquarius just to close out this reading? Wow, Aquarius. Where does the light enter you? Well, you are the light. You are the light. Voila. All right. Here we go. That's one. Give me one more. Thank you. Oh, come on. This is just so. Oh, come on. Aquarius, do you just have like the perfect family? Do you have the perfect environment, community that you're immersed into? Have you found some new level of peace and tranquility through all of this? First, child's love. A child's love. Once again, this relationship energy, it's very specific, this one, yours. For those of you who don't have family, you can interpret child's love as the love of people who depend on you, your employees, your clients. If you're a teacher, your students. If you are a grandmother, a grandfather, your grandchildren, your children. If you're a mom and dad, your children, okay? If you're a teenager watching this, your friends, your pets. How do you bring that light into them, okay? Through some form of hope. But then also, oh gosh, this is just like the perfect family. Pay attention to the animal kingdom. It's so easy to get joy and happiness from the animal kingdom and nature. All right? But the animal kingdom. These cards look like, wow, the perfect family. Hope. A child's love. Relationship. Animal kingdom. That looks like the perfect fun family. You have that. But you have to communicate something tough. You have to steer them in another direction. All right? All right, Aquarius. Well, I wish you the best. Good luck with that, and I'll see you soon, okay? Hey, human beings, here's a message.